What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. And today's video I'm gonna guide you through and give you pointers on how to choose a fitness trainer that is right for you and for you not to waste money, because I see a lot of people wasting their money. So as we get started, I'm just gonna give you the common mistakes I see a lot of people make when they are choosing a trainer for themselves. Usually the most important one, the most common one that I see is that people choose trainers based on the price. Sometimes, you know, quality costs at the end of the day. If you want good work, you're gonna have to pay for it. And I see a lot of people choosing fitness trainers because they are maybe cheap or just, let me just say, affordable in a sense, because people will say that. And that can sometimes be good and sometimes can be bad based on other things that I'm going to mention later on in the video. Or another mistake, this is probably the most common mistake that people make when they choose trainers. I think I'm going to do a separate video talking about the common mistakes people make. So I'm just going to mention these two. Looks, I get it. I believe a trainer should be aesthetically pleasing. They need to look good. You understand? They need to take care of themselves. They need to look at least like they know what they're doing, or they should be relatively healthy. But in that sense, you know, all of us are born with genes. Like, we all have different genetics. So I could train myself and look good, but I might not know how to train someone else to look good. For example, I'm a guy. I can't fall pregnant. You understand? So if I don't have the credentials or the experience or the knowledge to train somebody that has gone through that, I might want to train them the same way I train. Or what if now you have to train someone that has lordosis or has a compartment syndrome, knee plaque or something like that, any sort of injury, that low back problem, you understand, low back pain or permanent low back issue, a low back issue. Like, how would I train somebody if I don't have the knowledge? Because I'd say the fitness space is very accessible in a sense whereby as human beings we tend to buy based on what we see, you understand? So if you see a trainer looking good, chisel and stuff, you're more likely gonna go to that person because you believe that they know what they're talking about. In a sense, half the time you might be right, but half the times you might be wrong, because yes, they might know what they're doing for themselves, which might not be applicable for you because you guys are in different wavelengths, right? You have different goals and stuff like that. And another thing is they could be using things to aid themselves to look good, which you might not necessarily want to take. You understand? Let's say they're taking performance enhancers, let me just call them that, to make them look good. You are gonna just look at, oh, okay, he has an 8-pack, he's 5% body fat, or she's 5%, or she's 10% body fat, chisel and half. You understand? So those are the mistakes that I see people make. They choose trainers based on looks, and trust me, looks are important, but you also need to dive a little bit deeper. It goes deeper than that for you to be able to choose properly. You understand? So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys I hope you guys subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and if there's anything that I say in this video that you disagree with, you're more than welcome to address it in the comment section. I will respond. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And let's get to it. I'd say the most important one you need to look at is their credentials. Are they accredited personal trainer? Do they have some sort of qualification to be able to help you? You understand? And with that being said, also you have to look at the experience with that accreditation. How long have they been active? How long have they been in the business? And while looking at that portfolio will kind of lead you into knowing if they're a right fit for your specific goals. Whether if you're struggling with an injury, if you're trying to lose fat while simultaneously wanting to build muscle, if you want to just bulk up, whatever your goal may be, do they have enough experience and are they accredited? Because there's a lot of people that are just training people without any accreditation, and God forbid should something happen, then what is their backbone? How are they going to like answer for themselves? So yeah, those are the things that I'd say. One of the things that is very important. Make sure your trainer is qualified, is a qualified fitness trainer, is a qualified expert. You understand? And look at the experience and what they specialize in, because you can have a good trainer but not necessarily a right fit for you, because the fitness space is so broad, it's so big. If you want something specific, for example, you could get a trainer that focuses on just maybe weight management and maybe just overall functional fitness, but you want to train and you want to, you know, improve your boxing skills, or you want something more sport specific. So they might not be the right fit. They might give you the fundamentals, but if you want to take it up a notch, you might have to, you know, explore elsewhere. You understand? So that is one of the things that I see. People just get a trainer and just, yeah, here's a trainer. And secondly, I'd say also get a trainer that motivates you in a way that works for you. You know, as a fitness trainer, a fitness expert, it is very important to, you know, be in sync with your client, because that will allow for client retention, because you guys can communicate well and you guys can, you know, build that relationship whereby you know how to communicate what your struggles are, and you're open with your trainer. Get a trainer that works with you in terms of your personality. You understand? Some trainers might be more extroverted, when you prefer a trainer that is more introverted. That might work for you. So also a clash in personalities, because one thing about fitness training, personal training, it's you become more than just a trainer. Some people come to the gym because they want somebody to talk to. They just want an acquaintance / friend. You understand? So if you could be a good trainer, but personality wise, based on what the person might want. So consider what you want and what you can get from the trainer. You understand? To avoid like maybe your expectations not being met, because at the end of the day you are paying for those services. So that is why I always say, as a trainer, you must always try to improve yourself and try to, you know, be a better trainer than you were last week. Try to know something else. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, as a client, try to look for those things. And also bear in mind if the person is obviously accredited, otherwise you just get yourself a friend. You get what I'm saying? So yes, get a trainer that motivates you in a way that works for you, and get a trainer that is open in terms of you asking them more. You see, when you're asking a trainer questions and they just kind of like, yeah, just shutting you out like that, that should be problematic. Yes, and there's no fitness trainer that knows everything. There is no one that knows everything. The fitness space is so broad, but a good trainer will always want to learn. If you ask them something in them that they have no idea of, there's nothing wrong with saying, yo, I don't know about that, but I will try to find out as much information as I can. Then I'll give you my feedback and what I think about it. That's it. You don't have to lie, just come up with some BS that doesn't exist. You understand? Or just disagree with something that you have no idea about. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, get a trainer that is willing to learn, because you, as human beings, we can all learn from each other. Get a trainer that works specific for you. So which will also bring in my third point, a trainer that customizes workout plans based on your needs. It's not like a monkey see, monkey do, or copy and paste, because there's a lot of information on social media. You get those like TikTok exercises, Instagram exercises, those that, like, you know, like I've been guilty of that, but I do it for me, because just to, you know, make it fun. You understand? But you can have fun in your sessions, but you need to get a trainer that will give you specific exercises based on your needs. You understand? While accounting your comfortability. So the most important thing is, again, like a trainer that will listen to what you say. So they must build, or they should build, something that is specific for your own needs, and not just train you based on whatever they think they should, or whatever is trending at that moment. At the end of the day, you want results. So you need something that is specific for you. You can also get a trainer whereby, so this is more on your control, whereby you can ask them like their proven track record, what they've achieved, results, and like pretty much their portfolio, you understand, and see what they've achieved and what, because that could motivate you in terms of making your final decision in terms of like what might work for you. So yeah, the proven track record and testimonials, and overall word of mouth reputation based on what people have experienced with this person. So yeah, that is also important, because that will show you a map in terms of the type of people that they have trained. Because if they have a good if there's a good track record and testimonials, you need to look at also all the type of people that this person has trained. You understand? You need to look at all the different people, male, female, young, old, and stuff like that, to see if this person has enough knowledge to train like a variety of people. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make you a good trainer, being able to train people of different ages. Yes, obviously goals might differ in terms of like if it's something too specific. If someone wants to be a pro bodybuilder, you might not have enough knowledge to go that route. Or if someone wants to a professional sprinter, a sub 10 sprinter, you understand, you could give them the fundamentals, but then you get what I'm saying, they might not be able to get you there. And I think this is the 5th point. It's time to be corrected. I'll edit it. So also choose a trainer that matches your schedule, a trainer that is available. You understand? You don't want to find yourself in a situation whereby the trainer just tells you BS and tells you, oh no, I'm sick, no, this and that, oh the sun fell on my house. You understand? Something that doesn't make sense. Get a trainer that will be consistent, because at the end of the day, if you miss sessions, especially if there's a long-term plan, there's certain sessions that obviously can be missed because you can get sick, anything can happen. But if it's a continuous thing whereby they're canceling on you and stuff like that, it's very common, unfortunately, and it taints the whole fitness industry, because people are paying. At the end of the day, if I'm paying, I want to get my money's worth. So get a trainer that is available and respect your time, vice versa. You must respect each other's times. And my last point, get a trainer that actually hears you and listens to what you're saying and understand you. So in a sense, how I want you to go about this is that listen to what they say if they're selling your dreams. Because there's a fine line between personal training and sales. There's some people that are good personal trainers, good fitness trainers, but they're bad at sales, and vice versa. There's some people that are good at sales but not so good in personal training. So at the end of the day, you want to be balanced and be improve yourself to be good in both aspects, because you could be sitting at home or sitting in the gym with so much valuable information, but because you cannot sell that product. So also understand that some trainers might not be the best at selling, whereby you could be missing out. Hence, you must also just ask them certain questions. There's certain things that maybe you might be interested in. So ask them those questions to hear, because not everybody is good at selling. Not everybody is good at approaching people. You could get a trainer that has exceptional knowledge and could help you with most of your goals, but they're introverted. They don't like approaching people. You understand? So also when you're looking for a trainer, consider that the trainer might be like that. And I know it might be hard, because if they're introverted, how are you guys gonna get along? But I'm sure most of us know those people that were kind of introverted at first when you met. Then over time, when they got used to you, or whether towards a friend, they became more open. You understand? Obviously, once you have one-on-one personal training, things can change. So the second point in this, you can try to balance them out and see if there's a balance whereby maybe this person is just introverted but your personalities match. But if they don't, then they don't, because at the end of the day, you don't want to suffer doing those burpees and now having to sit in silence because you're just not enjoying the presence of that person. Or maybe after a long day, or maybe you're stressed out, you don't want to be in a situation where you're stressed by the gym and also not talking to your trainer, because sometimes it helps if your personalities match and you are stressed, for example, and you're like, okay, I know I'm gonna speak with TJ, at least maybe I could feel better because I'll be speaking to somebody, you understand? So that is also important long term, because you know that, okay, it's personal training and I'm also able to share my inputs, because I believe talking is therapy. I believe in that. Hence I studied sports science, and I did sports psychology. I had a couple of courses in sports psychology, so you can kind of get to learn that, okay, maybe you can approach somebody like this and stuff like that. So maybe I should speak in the future on a personal trainer's perspective on how to be, not saying that I have it all. There's no, like I said, there's no trainer that has it all. It's impossible, you understand? But try to be better than you were last week. Also, like I said, get a trainer that listens to you. You don't want to find yourself being in pain and thinking that's normal and not saying a word. Then you end up injuring yourself or getting injured because maybe you just can't talk to your trainer because you believe that's how it's supposed to. Ask, am I supposed to feel this? Is it supposed to feel like this? Then they'll be like, okay, yeah, no, stuff like this. So communication is important. So all in all, get a trainer that can communicate well with you, a trainer that matches your personality, a trainer that is accredited, a trainer that is experienced, a trainer that has a good portfolio and proven track record, a trainer that is available, that respects your time, and that is available for you and wants you to actually see results instead of just wanting your money. Because yes, there are people that get in the fitness space because they just want money. They don't really care about you. You understand? And yeah, I don't like associating myself with people like that, because I got into this field because I love people, and it's nice seeing people see results, like when, you know, those pants are now loose or the shirt is getting tighter based on whatever you want to achieve. So yeah, all in all, guys, that's it for the video. Don't forget to let me down below. I'm sure these are not all the guys that you can check before getting a train. There's a lot of things that you can look out for, and yeah, if there's anything that doesn't sit well with you, you're welcome to just let me know in the comment section what you agree with, what you disagree with, what I should have added, and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. And for more information, you can check me on Instagram at TJ NYATHI, TikTok TJ NYATHI, and for personal training programs, my match coming soon. You can check my website. It's tjfitnessandwellness.com.